Hello and good morning. Hola, bom dia. Bonjour, saludos, oi. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. And if you've seen the title of this, our words have power and energy within them. And it's true. I'm going to read you this one thing right here because I'm going to go somewhere with this. The warmth of love. Shall I rise like the sun in the sky above? Shall I greet the morning with a heart of love? Shall I shine so bright to keep the clouds away, embracing life throughout the day? I shall fill the earth with warmth of love, just like the sun in the sky above. I will do my part with the love I have. With the love I've been given, I will give all I have. To make the world a better place, to put a smile upon a face, to encourage others to do the same, for love it is the only way to make a difference in someone's life. And I truly do believe, our words do have the power of life and death within them. Our words have the ability to make or break someone. Like when someone is hurting, you've done something to someone, maybe you've hurt their feelings and they're literally crushed, within their spirit. And if you call them on the phone and tell them how sorry you were, it was all a misunderstanding, or if you write a note and you're that person who's receiving that phone call or that face-to-face sorriness, I'm sorry, if you're that person receiving that or even getting that on a note, it literally does heal within your heart. If you've got a forgiving heart, it literally causes the healing to begin within here. And it literally turns around someone's day, someone's life. It literally sets off a chain of events in people's lives. Our words have that power within them, just like this. Right here, I'm going to flip this around. Propaganda. It's a communication that is used primarily to influence an audience and further the agenda, which may not be objective and may be presenting facts selectively to encourage a particular synthesis or perception, or using loaded language to produce an emotional rather than a rational response to the information that is presented. It's associated with materials prepared by government, but activist groups, companies, religious organizations, the media, and individuals can also produce it. Propaganda, we're seeing a lot of it, we are seeing a lot of it, and it literally causes emotions to swell up within the individual, especially if it's very negative. And it literally sets off a chain of events and causes other people to, if it's on the media, if it's written material, if it's anything like that, it causes it to spread like wildfire, that type of energy. But if we were to focus on something healing, good evening, good morning, hola. If we were to focus on something like the warmth of love, shall I rise like the sun in the sky above? Shall I greet the morning with a heart of love? Shall I shine so bright to keep the clouds away, embracing life throughout the day? I shall fill the earth with the warmth of love, just like the sun in the sky above. I will do my part with the love I have. With the love I've been given, I will give all I have, to make the world a better place, to put a smile upon a face, to encourage others to do the same. For love, it is the only way to make a difference in someone's life. Bom dia. So really, with our words, we do bring forth a difference, Everyone knows it, from the simplest person in life to the highly most sophisticated, whatever, big wig or power that be, they know the power of words, and they literally use this propaganda stuff to literally create a chain of events that literally has like a domino effect, and it literally spreads, especially when they do the gloom and doom. Gloom and doom literally spreads like wildfire, and it creates the perfect atmosphere to brew something. Just like if, you hear these stories like of a witch's brew, let's add this ingredient to make it better. Or like when you're cooking a dish, you want to add all these ingredients to make it taste really, really good. You wouldn't want to add ingredients to make it taste really, really bad unless you was wanting to cause harm or create a certain dislike. That's the same thing that happens in the world. Hello, everyone. And I know everyone may not like this, but I'm sitting here this morning for a brief moment and looking at fear-based news, okay? Gloom and doom. And it literally did. When you read that, if you're the type of person, there's many of it, they'll read a headline and it will literally create something within them. And before you know it, they're spreading that same energy. If they're resonating on that energy platform, they're spreading that same energy to others, and then they spread it, okay? Yeah, we have got to put a stop to this. We have got to push that way, out of our minds, out of our thoughts. We've got to start thinking more positive within our being. We've got to have to start speaking more positive things and thinking more positive thoughts. Our thoughts have energy in them too, because our thoughts also change inside of here too, okay? And the same with others. Hello. Yeah. Oh, I believe it. Owen Lloyd Martin. That's why I don't like to even watch the news. I don't even want to hear about it because it is negative, but I've got to stay aware of what's going on, and so do you. But this is what's happening in our world today. There is a lot of propaganda that is taking place on many different levels, many different levels, and it's not good. And there is some good propaganda out there that is trying to shatter this narrative that's being pushed, okay? Because I really do, we can make a difference. We can, when we speak up and we speak life, we can make a difference in this world. We can make a difference in the lives of individuals all around us, and it can spread too, like wildfire. The good difference, yeah, we can have a very positive effect on each other and crush that darkness once and for all. We can do it. We can do our part, and we should do our part. When we feel led within our spirit, when we get to that point saying, you know, I'm tired of it, that's enough. That is enough. I'm going to speak life with my words, okay? Because of the words, the power of life is in the tongue, okay? Life and death is in the tongue. You know this. And you know how your words affect others. If you're talking to somebody and your words can even make them really happy, or your words can really crush them, okay? So yes, we got to be careful. We got to be aware of what's happening. Hello. Hola. Hello, everyone, wherever you are. Bom dia, good morning. I wasn't going to get on here. I just had another load of firewood delivered out there, another 4 ricks. I got another 4 coming, so that'll make a total of 12 ricks of wood. I'm going to have a total of 20 more ricks, but yeah, I want to point that out. This energy that's circulating, it's got to stop. It's got to be confronted. And I know you all are doing your part. I know you are. Those of you who are awake and are aware that's going on, you know that this is spiritual too. It's happening in the spiritual realm, in the other dimensions, and it's playing out all around the world. It is. It's a great big push by the darkness. That's right, Sharon. Positive does attract positive, and I want to attract positive people in my life. Although I know that there are some negative people who don't like my positiveness, but you know what? That's just too bad, because I'm going to continue to be in positive. And I can see you watching me right now. So guess what? You have not stopped me for the past 2 years, and you're not going to stop me. You may say, you all watching me may say who you're talking to. I'm talking to those individuals who are literally watching me right now, because I sense that they're watching me. You're not going to stop me here on the Facebook. You're not going to stop me on the Twitter. You're not going to stop me on the YouTube channel. You're not. It is not happening, okay? I'm not stopping until my time here is done, okay? It is not stopping until my time here is done on this earth. All right, so get over it. Get over it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. In fact, I'm going to spread the news far and wide, as far as it can go. And I'm going to encourage others to spread it too. So you watching me thinking, oh my goodness, you think you're whatever. Well, guess what? I know what's inside of here, and I know that this light inside of here has the ability to pierce the darkness. It did it once before throughout history, you know. Okay, so it's going to do it again. It's going to continue to do it on a daily basis, on an individual basis. We're going to pierce the darkness, okay? And you're not going to put our light out, okay? It's universal. It's eternal. We've got an eternal light inside of here, okay? There. We're not going anywhere until our time here is done. We got a mission to accomplish. You're watching from the Philippines. Well, hello in the Philippines. Yeah. Renee Payne Crabtree, I'm not stopping. I may have chores to do around the house, but in no way am I stopping until I literally feel within my spirit, until my time is up, I'm not stopping. Okay? Even if this physical body, this human body inside of me say, you know, I can't do this anymore, the spirit inside of me is going to say, oh yes, you can. The spirit inside of me is what I live by, okay? I respond to whatever the spirit inside me says, okay? I'm led by the spirit, in case you all did not know, instead of by my ego, because when you're led by your ego, you're most certain to fall. To those who are watching, who their ego's got a little bit big, you might need to shrink your ego a little bit. You don't want to get too big, because you will have a big downfall in your life. You need to be led by the spirit of love and light inside of you. How does my husband feel about the ships? Sonia Sloan. Well, my husband watches these ancient aliens. Every night he watches a series of ancient aliens. He's rather fascinated by the existence of extraterrestrials and the all of that. That's right, Diane. Adlai Barlow, we're watching for the, that's exactly right. It is, that's the only thing that's going to make a difference in this world, love. It is the universal language, and it literally does come with the light. It pierces the darkness, okay? It does. So I would encourage you to let your light shine, let that love shine out of you, and speak life. When you hear something or you read something that's negative, you need to like get it away. Say, no, I'm going to think the best. I'm going to make the best of whatever this is. You're not going to bring me down. It's like this song I wrote. You can't bring me down, no matter how hard you try. You can't bring me down. He's right here by my side. He's going to hold me up. He's not going to let me fall. He's going to hold me up. He's not going to let me fall. Well, don't you come around trying to steal my joy within. It's not gonna work, for he is holding my hand. I said it's not gonna work. What more do I have to say? It's not gonna work, so just be on your way. That's a song I wrote. You can't bring me down. You can't. It's not happening. Because I'm not going to allow it. The spirit inside of me is not going to allow anybody to bring me down, and you don't have to let anybody bring you down either. You do not have to. You don't have to let the circumstances of life, the situations in your life bring you down. You do not have to give in to that. You can't. You have a greater strength within you, and that's what you need to draw on. When do I think full disclosure will happen? It's probably going to take around a few years. Probably it's slowly coming out. It is. You can't just bring something like this out all of a sudden and create shock. It's literally, it's like a soft disclosure that's taking place. Owen Lloyd Martin, I did record it. I sang it on the Facebook before, the whole song and stuff. It's good enough for me. It really is. Yeah. You're very welcome, Frank. Yeah, but the main point is our words really do carry life in them, and they carry death in them, and they carry energy with them, our thoughts and our words. So we need to be aware of that. We need to be aware of what's taking place, especially on the networks and in the news that we read and listen to, and the people that we listen to who also spread this fear, gloom, and doom. I'm not going to be spreading, oh, there's a big asteroids are coming, or the 3 days of darkness are coming, the 10 days of darkness are coming. I'm not going to be saying anything like that, okay, because that doesn't resonate with my spirit on the inside of here in the least bit. It doesn't. I'm focused on encouragement. I'm not focused on fear, gloom, and doom, because that seems to get a lot of people's attention. Okay, so you're not going to hear me spreading asteroids are coming, comets are coming, 3 days of darkness are coming, gloom and doom is coming. If I feel that you need to know something, if I feel within my spirit I need to share it with you, I will share it. But I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon with other people spreading the propaganda false propaganda that creates the fear within people and literally lowers their spirit. It like makes their light shrink like that and causes them to lose hope. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that type of person. There's no sense in it. There needs to be more encouraging people. Vega, you're right. You heard it was going to be by the end of the year. Well, that's what they said last year, and I think they've been saying that for a very long time. But we'll see what time will tell. We really will. It is, Stella. It's a habit with some people to do that. It really is. And I'll admit, years ago, I would read stuff like that, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, it's going to happen. And you know what? It creates panic within the individual, and they're looking for something to happen because they thrive on that. But nothing happens, okay? It's a technique that is used. It's another form of propaganda, and people use it unknowingly because they think, well, this is going to happen. These things are going to happen. We got to get that message out there. There's going to be large earthquakes. Well, granted, there are natural disasters that are happening, and probably most quite possibly man-made disasters, and it's not nice, and it is happening, but what people need is hope, okay, and encouragement. They need encouragement within here that no matter what happens in their life, no matter what comes their way, what's most important is what's in here. You're going to have the strength to endure, okay? And as long as you have your family with you, it's okay, okay? You don't want to lose yourself because when you lose yourself, there's no one else has anything to look. Your family, they're thinking, oh, what happened to that person? What happened to that strong tower? Where is that strong tower? Spiritually speaking, you got to be strong, okay? Even if you think you're weak, you're strong. If you're watching this video, you think, well, I don't have the strength that you have. Yes, you do. It's right inside of here. It's not given to just any particular people. It's inside of here. Everybody has that light inside of here. You can make it shine as bright as you want, and you can get as strong as you want within your spirit. There is no limitations to how far you let your light shine or how bright you let it shine. Love, that's right. Monique, exactly. Yeah. Do I think holograms are being used? I don't know. I don't really study the holograms. I've heard about the Project Bluebeam years ago. But other than that, I don't. I've read so many things, and I'm thinking, you know what? It's rubbish. It's rubbish compared to focusing on the truth, okay? The truth, it is. It's all rubbish. I've got to look inside here. I've got to look above. I've got to go within. I've got to pray. I've got to meditate. And I would encourage you to, in order to find that balance inside you and in your world, that peace within you. Good morning. This is an election year. I think it will happen before the election. I don't know. So I'm not going to say it. It could, but I wouldn't make that my platform. I really would not. And time is irrelevant. Really, it is irrelevant because everything's going to happen in its own time. Adelaide Barlow, thank you. Alfie Sanchez, it really does. The power of love changes everything, and it literally can bring forth new life, a new life. If you think that your life is ruined, love does have that power. Our words have that power to encourage people also, because that's what they need to hear. There's not enough encouragement going on. There really isn't. And I'm sorry if this is one of those videos. It's not no videos of UFO ships, although I did take some pictures last night. I worked some pictures, but I haven't sat down to start really working them because it takes a lot of my time. Yeah, Frederick, now is the essence. Well, yeah, what we have right now, what we're doing right now makes a difference. It does, and it helps pave the way, the road ahead for others. It really does. You will share your video on your Twitter. People need an uplifting message. They really do, especially in these day and age, because if I sat and listened to everything I heard or read, if it was negative, and I wouldn't have no hope inside of here. I wouldn't have nothing to look forward to. And the opportunities that are within this moment in time, this day, I would not even seize the opportunity. I wouldn't do nothing because I would be paralyzed by the fear, just like so many other people. They're feeling paralyzed by the fear, and you don't have to be paralyzed by fear. You don't have to let that fear that is being preached, that's being sent, that's being broadcasted everywhere, You don't have to let that do that to you, okay? Don't let it paralyze you, okay? You need to still continue to live and do the best you can and do what makes you happy, as long as it's not hurting nobody or yourself, okay? Good morning. 9:47, it's a little bit shaking, intensity, earthquake, and we're safe. Maisie, that's wonderful. Every day lets you open your eyes and have a new chance to make a change better. That's right. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Don't do that. Don't do it at all. If there's something you want to do it now. Do it today. Take that first step. If you want to go, like build one of those water barrel things, that barrel planter, go do it. You can do it. There's a list of materials. Only thing stopping you is yourself. Only thing stopping you from getting off the couch or getting up out of that bed is yourself, okay? Yeah, don't do that to yourself. You know, you owe yourself a lot more than to just sit there and do nothing, okay, when you want to do something. It's a mind over body. That's what it is. Just get up out of that bed, get off that couch. If you need to go to the store, if you've been wanting to do something, go do it. Get whatever you need to do. Take your precautionary measures that you should take, but don't let life pass you by. This is not the time to let life pass you by. I'm telling you right now, do not let life pass you by. Do what you need to do, what you want to do, what you've been putting off. Do it today. Start doing it today. That's exactly right. Yeah. Monique, that's right. You heard the propaganda and you went into a depression. It will send you spiraling downward, and that is the intended go. And it also has many other byproducts that go with it, this propaganda stuff. Fear has a lot of byproducts. Okay, it really does. It is an illusion, Frederick. Well, thank you, Tom. Yeah, I don't normally do videos like this, but it is a part of me. It is within me. And I only do it when I feel led within my spirit right here. When I feel, okay, it's time. You've got this time. It's your time to sit down and you need to say something. So I'm just going to read this poem again that I wrote. The warmth of love. And love is very warm. It's not cold. It's not cold at all. It's a very warm feeling within our hearts. It's really what it is. Let me read this to you. The warmth of love. Shall I rise like the sun in the sky above? Shall I greet the morning with a heart of love? Shall I shine so bright to keep the clouds away, embracing life throughout the day? I shall fill the earth with the warmth of love, just like the sun in the sky above. I will do my part with the love I have. With the love I've been giving, I will give all I have, to make the world a better place, to put a smile upon a face, to encourage others to do the same, for love it is the only way to make a difference in someone's life. And I truly believe that within my spirit. I feel it within my spirit. And that's a poem that flowed to me back in 2015. I am poetic. Poems will flow through me. So yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, so if you're reading this, if you're looking at this video right now, you're meant to see this video. Otherwise, you would not be watching it, and it will make a difference in your life. If you're watching this video right here, and if these words are meant for you to hear, they will sink in within your spirit if you're resonating right here. So, and for those of you who choose not to hear these words, choose not to let the power of words make a difference in your life in a positive way, I'm sorry for you. That's too bad. But there are those of us who literally do know that the power of words can bring life, and that's what we're speaking life into each and every one of us. We want this light to shine brighter. We don't want our light to go out, and we're going to do all that we can to keep our light shining as bright as possible, despite the darkness trying to overshadow us. We're not going to hide our light, okay? It's not going to be hidden, okay? So that's what I would like to say. Just let this light inside of you shine. Don't give in to any darkness. Don't give in to the fear. And do what you can to make a difference in your life today, and quite possibly a difference in the life of someone else that literally could turn their life around for the better and turn your life around for the better. Okay? You can do this. Okay? Now is the time.